please rise if you are able. If you are able, please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. Welcome, graduates, family, friends, and honored guests. Welcome to Convocation at the University of Waterloo. My name is Vivek Goel, and it is my honor to serve as the President and Vice Chancellor of the University of Waterloo. Today, I have the privilege to welcome you to campus for today's ceremony, which is part of our institution's 125th Convocation. This ceremony celebrates the accomplishments of our soon-to-be graduates and their connection to the University of Waterloo. Today's celebration is based on tradition, The Haudenosaunee peoples also have a rich and vibrant culture that embraces knowledge sharing. As such, it is important to reflect and acknowledge the University of Waterloo's campuses in Waterloo, Kitchener, and Cambridge are situated on the Haldimand Tract, land 6 miles on each side of the Grand River, granted to the Haudenosaunee of 6 nations. The land inside and surrounding the Haldimand Tract, including our Stratford campus, is the traditional territory of the Attawandaron, Anishinaabe, and Haudenosaunee. I also acknowledge and recognize this area is now home to many diverse First Nation, Inuit, and Métis groups. I wish to express our gratitude to the Cedar Hill Singers and to Elder Mayengan Henry for being here today to share some of their cultural practices and knowledge with us.
Miigwech to the Cedar Hill Singers. They've been bringing spirituality and strength to our community for many years, and having them on stage for the first time this year has been just a tremendous advance forward to reconciliation. The university that you are attending has really made a strong commitment to reconciliation. We had a ceremony just a few weeks ago that talked about how to decolonize and to indigenize a large university like this. So I'd just like to say that this has been a very special time for Indigenous people coming to this university and sharing the knowledge that I think is really important for us all. This is a really important day for you, and to share this moment with you, it's an honor to us to be able to walk this path together and to share this beautiful day so that we can move forward with a beautiful direction of life for all people. Indigenous people from the Inuit community, the Métis members, and the First Nation people all still have some work to do to get to the stage, to start walking across the stage a little bit more frequently. But we'll get there as long as there is a commitment such as the one that we have with this university. So it's been really a wonderful time for us to be able to participate in this day with you, to celebrate this beautiful monumental moment. And to watch you cross the stage with the smiles on your face is just tremendous for me, and I'll watch every single one of you. So I want to say Miigwech for seeing us here and being a part of your special day. Thank you very much. Miigwech.
Thank you so much, Elder Henry, again, for all of your words of wisdom and for teaching us as we are here today, looking forward to the future. This past September, as the President mentioned, and also you heard from Elder Henry, the University of Waterloo affirmed its commitment to truth and reconciliation on our campuses and within our programs. Individually and collectively, we must continue to reflect, learn, and work towards indigenizing and decolonizing. Graduates, families, and friends, President Goel, Dean Ager, honored guests, faculty, and all the other people that are watching on video. I want to first of all just say it's wonderful to see everyone here, and I want to start with a congratulations to all of our soon-to-be graduates. So if we can all start with that. I want to take this opportunity as we get into the program first to acknowledge some of the special guests that we have today here for the Convocation. We have Wendy Fletcher, President and Vice Chancellor of Renison University College, behind me. Peter Meehan, President and Vice Chancellor of St. Jerome's University, here, right behind us. And we really appreciate you being with us today. As we think about today, we want to congratulate you for all of the tremendous achievements that you've made over the past 4 years. It's been, or several years, it's been difficult, it's been challenging. And this day is to recognize that special achievement. You are about to graduate from an exceptional university. It's again been a challenging journey, but I hope you also see that it's been well worth it. Waterloo alumni make up a global community of influential professionals, entrepreneurs, researchers, and international leaders. And I can tell you from my travels around the world, whether it be in Asia, in Europe, in Africa, I always am seeing leaders, whether they're business leaders, they're government leaders, they're NGO leaders, they're academics. And in that leadership group that I see, I always see people from Waterloo playing important, significant leadership roles. And you now stand shoulder to shoulder with them as we think forward in what you will be doing. You've worked hard, and by the looks of this packed audience, you've had some help along the way. And I want to say a special welcome to parents and friends. Your support has been integral to our students, and I want to thank you for being here to support our graduates on this special day. And as demanding as the academic journey is and has been for our students. At times, I imagine it has been almost as challenging for you as they've gone through this. So graduates, I want to ask you to rise and turn around to face the audience, and so you can acknowledge those individuals who've supported you on this journey. So if you could stand up and say thank you. You can be seated. Today's ceremony is also a celebration all of Canada can participate in. We need the expertise, we need the passion, and we need the unique skills of Waterloo graduates. You know that we live in a time of tremendous uncertainty and change. There are many disruptive forces all occurring at the same time. We have the pandemic, we have this economic power shift from the west to the east, we have aging populations, we have paradigm-shifting technology like artificial intelligence. A lot of that technology is being developed here at Waterloo. And we have a political environment, both geopolitically and domestically, that has become increasingly fractious and populist and polarizing in many, many different regions. So these forces are creating significant challenges for all of us, but I believe there's a beacon of light, and that is when challenges arise, so do the opportunities for leadership. And if there's ever a time for leadership, leadership from you, it's now to help us in getting through the next decades. The University of Waterloo is a community of students and graduates who I believe are more prepared for change and a shifting future than many others in the world. And I encourage you to use your gifts, your skills that you have learned here at Waterloo, your newfound networks that you've made here, to make your communities, this country, and our world a better place, especially for those less fortunate. This is what alumni of this university do, and this is who I believe you are. You're curious, you're bold, you're leaders. You spent years at Waterloo learning and preparing for this next stage in your lives. And I believe a University of Waterloo education has prepared you to be lifelong learners and leaders ready and willing to embrace the changes no matter what the disruptive forces are. So today we not only celebrate the time and effort that it took for you to be here today, we celebrate you and those who supported you. We also celebrate the future innovations that you will create. And we do that by presenting you with your well-deserved University of Waterloo degree. So our agenda for today includes awarding some special honors and having speakers addressing the convocation. And then we will confer the degrees, starting with the doctoral and then master's and bachelor's degrees. Following that, we will present some special awards to a distinguished teacher and alumni who have also excelled in their field. As we celebrate your accomplishments today and you move into the next phases of your lives, know that you are a unique and important member of the University of Waterloo community. The university staff, your faculty, and myself, we're all proud of you. We want to remain connected and we want to support you in any way that we can. I hope that you will continue to benefit from being part of the University of Waterloo community through its resources, its reach, and most importantly, from the relationships that you have built here. So congratulations again, and I look forward to seeing each one of you as you come across the stage. So it's now my pleasure to welcome Sheila Ager, Dean, Faculty of Arts, to the podium. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, I present Katrina DeGravio. In 1980, Katrina joined the University of Waterloo, where she worked for Human Resources in Benefits and Salary Administration, and later as a Staff Relations Coordinator. Katrina's contributions to staff programs and development are one of the reasons why the University of Waterloo is a great place to work. As director of a newly formed unit, Organizational and Human Development, OHD, Katrina created a selection of courses and certificates to support the ongoing learning and professional development needs of all employees. Examples include Principles of Inclusivity, Leadership Essentials, Leadership Foundations, and the Academic Leadership Program. She also launched the Waterloo Staff Conference, an annual conference that brings together university staff with leading experts and visionaries to build and maintain a strong collaborative work environment. Other notable career contributions include helping to advance strategic priorities of the institution, such as chairing the Healthy Workplace Committee and being an early adopter of the National Standard of Canada for Psychological Health and Safety in the Workplace program. Katrina has also contributed her tremendous expertise in human resources to teaching, such as being a special lecturer for students in psychology's Human Resources Management program and the Training and Development course. It is Katrina's vision, passion, and commitment to excellence that has contributed to the University of Waterloo being recognized as one of Canada's top employers. Mr. Chancellor, in recognition of her outstanding accomplishments and commitment in organizational and human development, as well as in human resources, I request that you bestow the title Honorary Member of the University upon Katrina DeGravio.
I love it. I'm honored to confer upon you, Katrina DeGravio, the title of Honorary Member of the University, and I extend my sincere congratulations.
It is my pleasure to welcome David Davidi, Associate Vice President Academic, to the podium.
Mr. Chancellor, I present Jerry Reimers. A graduate of the University of Waterloo, receiving a master's in philosophy in 1982, Jerry Reimers has long been a great and steadfast friend of higher education. The impact of his consistent advocacy for the critical role for the humanities and the arts in fashioning the kind of communities within which we wish to live is enhanced by his role as a business and community leader. During his 20-year tenure as its president and chief operating officer, Christie Digital became a global leader in digital projection technology, while also earning accolades for its sector-leading approach to equity, diversity, and inclusivity in the workplace. With a 7-fold increase in sales between 2001 and 2007, Christie Digital helped forge Waterloo's reputation as Canada's leading centre in the digital economy. His commitment to innovation and community extended well beyond Christie Digital. He helped to configure such visionary institutions as Communitech, the Waterloo Region Economic Development Corporation, Next Generation Manufacturing, and the Ontario Scale-Up Voucher Program. In 2015, Jerry Reimers was recognized with the Waterloo Region Record Barn Raiser Award for his leadership and vision. Tellingly, in his acceptance speech, he observed that it is human capital, not natural resources, that is the foundation for prosperity. He provided wise counsel while serving for 7 years on the Board of Governors during a period marked by many bold initiatives that echoed his commitment to innovation, entrepreneurship, and building better and more inclusive communities. His commitment to education, scholarship, and community building was never more evident. Mr. Chancellor, in recognition of his outstanding accomplishments in fostering innovation and entrepreneurship, as well as his contributions to community building at the University of Waterloo and within the wider Waterloo region, I request that you bestow the title Doctor of Letters upon Jerry Reimers.
I'm honored to confer upon you, Jerry Reimers, the degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa. I extend my congratulations.
Chancellor Barton, President Goel, university faculty and staff, and of course graduates and your support group. I find it deeply humbling to stand here and receive this honor today, some 40 years after my own graduation. I finally remember my professors, Dick Holmes, Bill Abbott, Don Roberts, and Jay Minus, mentors who taught ethics, epistemology, and logic, who helped me understand Heidegger, Wittgenstein, and Quine. My MA thesis itself was somewhat esoteric. It was entitled Edmund Husserl's Phenomenological Theory of Intersubjectivity. I was touched when I saw a copy on my parents' bedside table and asked my mother how much of it she had actually read. She confessed, "I read it aloud to your father at bedtime when he has trouble falling asleep. We've never made it past page 7. Anyway, in spite of this example, I do want to make the case that a solid arts education has lifelong benefits. It enables strong critical thinking skills, concise, clear writing, and a certain comfort with complex ideas. I also believe that a good arts background pushes us to question the status quo, to step back and see the big picture, and to recognize we depend on and need others to achieve our goals. To paraphrase John Donne, no one is an island. I joined Electrohome in 1994, and while my division had pioneered analog projection technology, the company had failed to change with the times. You might question how someone with a background in philosophy could add value to a technology company. Frankly, it's about questioning existing business models and being open to change. Philosophy never provides answers, only a better understanding of assumptions and biases. It teaches us to question conceptual models, to adapt and change based on the understanding that the future is not an extrapolation of what worked in the past. We joined forces with an American company and became Christie Digital. And with our technology and their market access, we were able to grow sales from 60 million to just under $1 billion in a dozen very, very hectic years. Our success was in large part due to the fact that we were early adopters of disruptive technology, as well as novel manufacturing and financing approaches. This willingness to disrupt stemmed in good part from having that questioning attitude and from being open to change. I also mentioned that no one's an island. To achieve corporate goals, you need a strong team. A key management challenge is to engage all employees in a common purpose, to build an organization with a strong mission, vision, and values. Building engagement requires modeling desirable leadership and corporate behaviors, including support for environmental, sustainable, and governance efforts. And at Christie, we encouraged employees to conserve energy, to donate time and/or energy to charities like the United Way or the Food Bank, and to nonprofits like the Rare Ecological Preserve out in Cambridge. I'm particularly proud of our corporate funding for local arts and culture. In addition to the museum in downtown Kitchener, the library and the center in the square, we were happy to collaborate with the Contemporary Arts Forum for Kitchener and area, whose acronym, CAFCA, appealed to me on many fronts. At an employee level, we celebrated inclusion and diversity, hiring skilled immigrants to the region and offering support for different cultural and religious practices. We also benefited from the University of Waterloo's co-op program, typically hiring about 100 co-op students annually, thereby enriching our workforce with youthful vitality and purpose. The value of an arts education may thus be that it creates awareness of the benefits of good corporate citizenship, and that we enrich ourselves by giving back to the community and supporting others. But I would be remiss in not mentioning another key aspect of how my arts background has aided me personally. 10 years ago, I was told that I had a very rare blood cancer. I underwent 6 months of chemo and radiation, followed by an autologous stem cell transplant. When you're lying in isolation for a month with no immune system, you have a lot of time to reflect. You step back from your everyday concerns, the minutiae of life, Heidegger's fallenness in the world, and put things into perspective. Philosophy has wrestled with these existential issues for millennia. This personal crisis did allow me to focus on the present, on the importance of personal relationships and being connected to the community. In the end, I felt this experience was life-affirming. You graduates have perhaps not had the experience you expected. The pandemic uprooted so much of your educational and social lives, and I'm sure there's a sense of frustration and uncertainty. The past 40 years of globalization, walls tumbling, market openings, perestroika, seem to have devolved into deglobalization, extreme partisanship, fears for a dystopian and globally warming future. It seems unfair that we're passing a flickering torch. But at some point in time, we will likely all face crises in our personal and professional lives. Resilience in the face of these challenges might come from stepping back, trying to see the bigger picture, and recognizing that we can find support in community. The German writer Heinrich Heine wrote a lovely poem called Stufen, which can be translated as stages. It talks about endings and new beginnings, and the final lines state, "Und jedem Anfang wohnt ein Zauber inne, der uns beschützt, der uns hilft zu leben. And every beginning holds some magic that protects us and helps us to live." You've completed a significant stage in your lives. My wish is that you all find magic in this, your new beginning. Thank you, and once again, congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Jerry, for your remarks. And good morning, everyone. I am honored to be here today to celebrate with each of you. On behalf of our faculty, I want to wish you all sincere congratulations on your graduation day. This day should be celebrated by you and your loved ones. And I know, because I've been there myself, that it wasn't an easy road to get here. From those nervous new beginnings, when everyone else seemed to know what they were doing and you were the only one who didn't, I hope you realize by now that that was never true. Through the prof who never seemed to understand that their course wasn't the only one you were taking. Through those long nights prepping for endless midterms and assignments and essays and exams, and through an overwhelming pandemic, until finally, you dotted that last I and crossed that last T and said, "I'm done." And here you are. No matter what program of study you pursued here, and no matter if this is your first degree or your second or your third, you have made a success of it. Whether your passion is exploring the human mind, uncovering the past, addressing social challenges, innovating business, unlocking creativity, or engaging with global issues, you are all arts grads. And that means that you are thoughtful, imaginative, and adaptable, and that you possess the kind of mind and the kind of problem-solving skills that will rise to all the challenges that you'll face. And you haven't only been engaging with academics these past few years, you've been living life. And indeed, you've been experiencing some of life's biggest changes. And you've learned from those experiences too, and they can actually be the most important lessons to take away with you. So couple those experiences and the lessons you've gained from your time at UW and go forward with the confidence in knowing that you can handle what comes next. Show the world what you can do. You have what it takes to achieve your dreams and make our world a better place. Now, as we prepare to confer your degrees, there are a few housekeeping notes to keep in mind. So, guests, we would ask that you please stay in your seats as your graduate crosses the stage. There will be professional photos taken of our graduates and plenty of time to take photos outside at the receptions after the ceremony. Graduates, when your name is called, you'll be greeted by myself, the Chancellor, or the President. And in lieu of handshakes, we suggest perhaps just place your hand over your heart. We're all excited to meet you and celebrate your accomplishments together. And this is your moment, and please don't be nervous. We want you to enjoy it. I also ask that you please show respect to all your fellow graduates by returning to your seat after crossing the stage so that we can all share in this celebration together. We will confer the degrees, starting with doctoral graduates one at a time, followed by master's and bachelor graduate 3 at a time. And now, the moment you have been waiting for. Mr. Chancellor and Mr. President, I request that you officially confer the degrees for the Faculty of Arts.
Would the members of the graduating class please rise? Mr. Chancellor, I present to you the Faculty of Arts scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of the University that they may be admitted to their various and several degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the university, I hereby admit you to your various and several degrees with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
Congratulations.
Please be seated. Congratulations, graduates. It is now time to present the degrees for the Faculty of Arts.
Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Daniel Attrell. Dr. Ian Gibson. Dr. Anna Goudelet. Dr. Emma Green, also the recipient of the Warren Ober Award for Outstanding Performance by a Graduate Teaching Assistant for making significant contributions to teaching within the Faculty of Arts. Dr. Anna Hudson. Dr. Christopher Brian Locke. Dr. Roxy Mercand. Dr. Chris Miller. Dr. Midori Nishioka. Dr. Ryan Christopher Young. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I now present the candidates for the degree Master of Accounting. Rohit Seish Angara, Lauren Alexandra Argue, Khadija Arif. Tulasi Aralanantham, Kabilan Asokan, Maria Therese Babaran. Kai Ban, Prajwal Bandari, Manit Kaur Bra. Anusha Shamil Butt, Jared William Carter, Jonathan Pui Yip Chan. Joyce Wing Yan Chen, Jaskaran Chima, Margaret Chen. Vanessa Chen, Xinju Chen, Kangning Chen. Kai Lin Cheung, Jordan Andrew Chiu, Gyu Yeon Cho. Emma May Yuan Christie, Guan Hua Michael Chu, Stephanie Chui. Betty Chung, Chelsea Dai, Si Cheng Dai. Michael Stephen Davos, Nicholas Joseph Jacinto de Cuna, Kimberly De La Cruz. Grant Winston Tulloch Dempsey, Matthew William Demi, Somil Alkesh Desai. Tommy Yikai Du, Innocent Igaru, Andy Fong. Janice Ann Feng, Lisa Fernandez, Iris Hoi San Fong. Aranya Ganeshamurthy, Guan Kun Gao, Ziming Gao. Vandeep Kaur Guman, Julia Sabine Grant, Sadia Ghul. Richard Hawks Kai, Amaris He, Fiona Ann Hong. Matthew Ryan Hong, Isabel Hu, Jiowen Hu. Bayan Ismail, Yancheng Jin, Zachary Claire Jonkman. Jacob Joshi Kalarakal, Nilesh Kaul, Ainun Zafira Khan. Arshan Adil Kawaja, Michelle Audrey Kuyam Tu, Leanne Melanie Lai. Truman Vin Con Lee, Hunter Lee Tiger Leung, Jody Hui Tong Leung. Michelle Chukwing Leung, Kevin Lee, Rico Lee. Jiduo Lee, Emma Mingui Liang, Vicky Liang. Alicia Lim, David Lin, Jack Lin. Alexander Connor Liu, Ying Tong Liu, Rachel Vivian Lowe. Jing Yun Lu, Zui Yun Lu, Emily Ziki Luke. Mary Luo, Sean Mark, Joshua Carl Mascarenas. Juliana Marie McEdwards, Soham Mehta, Harshal Vinodbhai Mistry. Anod Mudathir, Janan Muralitharan, Umair Nadim. Abdul Hafiz Naeem, Pranav Narayanan, Ruby Jessamine No. Jessica Nguyen, Stephanie Nguyen, Blake Alexander Nicoletti. Ali Nassar, Anmol Oberoi, Stephanie Irene Otto. Chuyu Pan, Mansi Patel, Rahil Patel. Kushal Harashkumar Patel, Vidhi Patel, Ashley Diwaputri Pranajaya. Janitha Pushparaj, Muhammad Ibrahim Kazi, Himat Singh Rakra. Tarun Rao, Laura Robertson, Anuj Sachdeva. Ushna Salman, Shalini Devma Satharasinga, Navya Elizabeth Sebastian. Taslim Ismail bin Shamalisham, Abhishek Sharma, Zinyan Shi. Hui Huey Shu, Tracy Shum, Simran Sidhu. Monal Singh, Tala Sarangiwala, Amosh Suresh. Hassan Syed, Hania Tahir, Joshua Andrew Tan. Stephanie Irene Otto, Marie Elaine Tan, Dylan Kincaron Thondi. Ellen Liang Tong, Divij Trika, Rebecca Michaela Tsang. Melissa Jane Ulrich, Renuja Uthayanan, Neil Valsadia. Saad Verk, Aman Valia, Luming Wang. Tianyi Wang, Viveka Wang, Yu Cheng Wang. Zi Hao Wang, Zhen Wang, Michelle Wang. Shimas Yat Wong, Shirley Wu, Shuang Jinan Wu. Zin Yi Zie, Kevin Yang, Kian Ru Yang. Rosalind Yang, Xiao Han Yang, Adam Christian Yi. Gabriel Chuk Hon Young, Jessica Ming Gi Yip. Ju Young Yu, also the recipient of the Accounting Alumni Award for Excellence in Accounting for achieving the highest grades in all accounting courses. Si Yue Yu, Tiffany Yu, Zin Ning Yuan. Jin Rong Zhang, Yu Rong Zhang. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I now present the candidates for the degree Master of Arts. Caitlin Tamara Forbes, Jessica Huang, Wing C. Olivia Ng. Candice Antonia Ruby, Muriel Rosa Tang. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Catholic Thought, St. Jerome's University. We're going to sort this out. The previous master's graduates announced as Master of Arts were indeed Master of Applied Science. These are your Master of Arts graduates, Mr. Chancellor. I need names. Kyle Kenneth James Adams, Charlotte Aitken, Lujane Amro. Samantha Barbara Ayers Glassy, Caitlin Bain, Alexander Joseph Farrell. Helen Margaret Hamilton Doucette, Amanda Susan Hooper, Madeline Kenyon. Sabrina Ka, Shah Amir Khan, Svetlana Kopan. Madison Vieira Lee, Darren Anthony McAlmont, Abigail Opoku. Natalie Grace Playford, Nina Rahel Profazi, Carla Romeo. Janessa Louise Shaw, Manjot Kaur Singh, Rami Wail Suda. Angela Lisa Stemler, James Tunders, Oshish Ungras. Fatima Wasif, Kennedy Dawn Westlake, Seth Bradshaw Winward. Jasmine Zhang, Alyssa Ellen Zaborowski. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Peace and Conflict Studies. Rima El Mahedi Ashawesh Saifullah Muhammad. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I now present the candidates for the degree Master of Public Service. Meena Kapoor, Arveen Mann. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I now present the candidates for the degree Master of Theological Studies, Conrad Grebel University College. Joshua Richard Martin, Jeffrey Hugh McCrae. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I now present the candidates for the degree Graduate Diploma. Actually, Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, St. Jerome's University, General Program, 3 years. Actually, Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, St. Jerome's University, Honors Program. I was sure the third time would work. What degree are we? I think it's Bachelor of Arts Honors. I've talked to the graduates directly. Mr. Chancellor, I present Bachelor of Arts Honors. Amani Deborah Umstutz, Mashid Zara Bokhari, Benjamin Culleton Hughes. Natasha Paige Musmaker, Olia Ivanivna Jaworski, Husneya Nasim. Claire Evelyn Procunier, Emily Faye Scott, Madeline Hannah Smith. Kristen Elizabeth Smith, Varda Rizvi Tariq. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I now present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, Renison University, General, 3-year. Tiana Jessica Barron, Parminder Kaur Barta, Chloe Mae Brown. Lindsay Chambers, Hannalee Charbonneau, Nadira Hajia. Julia Dahlia Thompson. What's happening? Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I now present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, Renison University College, Honors Program. We just missed Kale Allen and Mary Abinaya Chilapa. This is Sarah Deborah Marie Clifford. Madeline Mackenzie Davis, Roma Rupinder Danwa, Emma Virginia Ann Gaspar. Ilam Hailu Makonnen, Talia Pillik, Shaniza Popat. Kayla Victoria Romero, Larissa Grace Ward, Olivia Kathleen Weston. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I'm pleased to present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Social Work, Renison University College, Honors Program. Sabrina Aziz, Tashila Bailey, Sierra Ann Caitlin Brown Furtado. Stephanie Bunn, Megan Campbell, Christopher Michael Carrier. Fung Som Cheung, Vanessa Alexandra Curry, Nakayla Kadian Dennis. Crystal Diaz, Paige Victoria Edens, Faith Elizabeth Glennon. Catherine Guy, Fatima Hanif, Megan Mary Hendley Languish. Lavorne Anne-Marie Hunt, Logan Joshua Hunt, Mary Catherine Blinn Houston. Stacy Marie Jasinski, Nadine N. Johnson, Friana Karai. Oliver Lee Keating, Courtney Lisa LaBelle, Chi Yang Kellyanne Leung. Grace Ya Mia, Nicole Jean Morandin, Janessa Grace Mostert. Sarah Teresa Peterson, Abena Adoma Pepra, Heather Pham. Candace Marjorie Pitfor, Brooke Corey Quinn, Maria Alejandra Quintero. Alyssa Marie Ashley Stone, Tarangi Uthaya Kumar, Hannah Elaine Vanderwoord. Rebecca Marie Laura Wood. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I now present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Accounting and Financial Management, University Honors Program. Kristen Ann Azizi, Sadia Batul, Richard Ho. Murtaza Khalid. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I now present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, University General Program, 3-year. Tammy Beliveau, Andrew Stewart Boland, Pedro Cao May. Michael Angelo Clairbeau, Anne Marie Faye Dano, Leslie Mariquin. Adharsh Ravi. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I'm now pleased to present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, University General Program, 4-year. Jolea S. Cummings, Jeong Hyung Lee, Brad Smith. Xu Zhang. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I now present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, University Honors Program. Mubasir Ahmed, Yewande Olubukola Amanechi, Abigail Anita Amstutz. Sophia Lorraine Amstutz, Alice Lindsay Andre, Catalina Ariza Garcia. Bira Asiak, Hasti Atapur, Dima Nader Awad. Yasmin Awadala, Olivia Lisa Baker, Stephanie Evelyn Bowen. Kira Cahill, Yining Kai, Selena Lucia Calderon. Jordan Jonathan James Chapman, Angel Zinyi Chen, Evan Choi. Hannah Alexandra DeVerne Latimer, Richard Kyle Day, Stephanie Suzanne Dilnot. Emma Jane Renjun Dooley, William Uivu Dong, Benjamin Philip Easton. Christine Ellard, Abby Ashley Fitzsimmons, Joanna Francis. Cheyenne Tanaj Francis, Grace Diane Friesen, Gurleen Kaur Gotra. Vesli Wa Yin Ho, Arunima Gupta, Mackenzie Elizabeth Hofstetter. Nicola Huang, Idaner Islamesioglu, Brittany Nandita Felicia Jagnandan. Harin Joe, Daniel Matthew Joseph, Jalisa Lynn Karim. Harmeen Kaur, Samajpreet Kaur, Sirat Kaur. Darsh Kithani, Rafif Nahed Kilani, Anusha Shinoy Kizatil. Evan Tyler Coop, Anchal Asim Kumar, Joyce Dahi Kwok. Laura Kwan, Akanchka, Jasmine Lazarus, Claire Michelle Ledlow. Judy Lee, Kira Nicole Lewis, Vishal Lilman. Yajing Liu, John Christopher Houston Loudfoot, Beatrice Barron Lawson. Elise Ann McDonald, Nathan Lilam Matthews, Cameron Dugald Edward McMillan. Hannah Lynn Mills, Samantha Mirandola, Mohammed Jawad Najarali. Andy O, Yasemin Aisel Ozturk, Bhumi Jayant Patel. Taylor Jean Pollard, Victoria Pshibish, Alexandra Elizabeth Pullinger. Christine Samantha Rose Nairn, Pashmina Malik Rupani, Jerome Sago. Chathursan Senthil Kumar, Isaac Nathaniel Sarif, Haya Shahid. Caitlin Sylvia Shantz, Soumya Singhal, Chris Bharat Sunny. Abina Subramaniam, Jackie Takoy, Luxika Thuraya. Shelby Yan Shin Tsi, Christine Vung, Fantong Zhang Wang. Maya Nicole Warchalowski, Trisha Wong, Marie Elizabeth Kukua Wood. Xiaoping Wu, Jie Yan, Li Yao Zheng. Zhiheng Zheng, Zijun Zhu, Juliana Maria Zucala. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I'm pleased to present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Global Business and Digital Arts Honors Program. Shaher Ayman Al-Marashde, William Duke Beamer, Lisa Cow. Pao Chi Chen, Alvina Cheng, Ali Ahmed Mohammed Hashim. Mihir Kukreja, Karen Jinglin Lee, David Xiaoyun Ma. Hannah Bridget Reedy, Neve Michelle Reedy, Victoria Josephine Zinger. Family and friends, join me in congratulating all of our Faculty of Arts graduates. It's now my pleasure to once again welcome Vivek Goel, President and Vice Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, I now request you to confer in absentia the various and several degrees upon those candidates who were approved by Senate but were unable to be present at today's convocation.
I confer the degrees in absentia.
Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, I present Upcar Aurora. Upcar is an adjunct lecturer at the School of Accounting and Finance. He embraces a student-centric mindset to create the conditions for active participation, reflection, curiosity, and continuous learning by students in and out of the classroom. His students admire his willingness to challenge them in the inclusive, interactive, and innovative seminar series, Success Beyond the Classroom. Students are able to glean insights about diverse career paths beyond the typical accounting and finance roles, make more informed career choices relevant to them, and navigate these with increased confidence. Faculty colleagues describe Upcar as someone who has a vast amount of industry experience and who takes the time to mentor countless students on a one-to-one basis. He continually helps students through critical inflection points and continues to guide them throughout many challenges that they face in their careers. Mr. Chancellor, in recognition of his outstanding accomplishments in teaching and his many contributions to student success, I request you present the Distinguished Teacher Award upon Upcar Aurora. Mr. Chancellor, I present Paul Bourne. After graduating in 1987, Paul co-founded the Community Opportunities Development Association that became one of Canada's largest community economic development organizations addressing poverty, unemployment, and self-employment issues in Waterloo region. He then co-founded and became CEO of Tamarack Institute, an organization that has become Canada's leading authority on supporting challenges of community engagement, collective impact, and community innovation. Today, the organization has more than 42,000 members who actively learn with Tamarack and lead change in their local communities. Under Paul's leadership, Tamarack is recognized nationally as a crucial contributor to reducing poverty in Canada to the lowest level in our country's history. Paul was appointed to the Order of Canada in 2019. Mr. Chancellor, in recognition of his outstanding accomplishments in community development, I ask you to present the 2020 Alumni Achievement Award to Paul. Mr. Chancellor, I present Tara Hebblethwaite. Since a young age, Tara struggled with mental health. After graduating in 2013, a significant life-changing moment at the time inspired Tara to pursue her own path to healing as a mental health advocate to drive social change. She became a leader in her community, sharing her story of hardship to all those open to hearing it. Tara's passion for mental health advocacy put her legal career on hold when she joined Lutherwood, a leading center for children's mental health, as an employment consultant helping barriered youth become skilled and employable. Tara is a 2018 recipient of the Rogers Women of the Year Award for her dedicated advocacy. She is recognized for her important contributions in the community where no one needs to live in silence and shame because of mental illness. Tara is now a case preparation specialist with the Waterloo Regional Police Service. Mr. Chancellor, in recognition of her outstanding accomplishments in mental health advocacy, I ask you to present the 2020 Alumni Achievement Award, Young Alumni Achievement Award to Tara. I'm now pleased to welcome Vivek Goel, President and Vice Chancellor, to the podium.
To our graduates and new alumni, congratulations on this huge accomplishment. Thank you to our team of staff, faculty, and volunteers for making this ceremony a success. Thank you to all of the family and friends here today for joining our graduates in their celebration and for supporting these graduates during their academic journey. Thank you, Jerry, for your remarks and your reflections on the role of arts in society. Congratulations again on your recognition. Congratulations to all of our award recipients, and thank you for your contributions to this institution and to society. Thank you to all of our new graduates for pushing forward and persevering during an extremely challenging time. Not only did you need to stay determined and focused with your studies, but you needed to do so during a pandemic where circumstances were constantly changing. Your dedication, enthusiasm, and success inspires us all. Your time here has helped you in establishing your future plans and your aspirations for making the world a better place. In receiving your degree today, you've accomplished something truly momentous. It is a testament to all that you have learned, all that you have sacrificed, and all that you stand to achieve in the future. Take that knowledge, as many before you have, and make a difference in the world. Waterloo has a rich history. Our founders sought to build a university that could tackle some of the world's most daunting challenges. Today, we see that vision has become a reality. Our founders believed higher education could be done differently. This institution has a legacy of academic excellence rooted in research, entrepreneurship, and a distinct habit of breaking from tradition. Each of us can honor the legacy of the generations before us by continuing to be unconventional and imagining a bold and better future for humanity. The Waterloo community exemplifies the bold spirit and values needed to shape a better world for all. The day you stepped onto campus, you became a permanent member of our community. As you embark on your next adventure, I want to remind you that you will always be a part of our university, no matter where you go. I hope you will stay connected to help us build and work toward our vision for Waterloo. Your connection makes us stronger and offers you a global community of over 200,000 alumni around the world that you joined today. Remember, there is a community standing behind you, supporting you, and cheering you on. Be confident in the foundation you developed here. You have the tools, courage, creativity, patience, and determination to take on any challenge. As you have benefited from attending Waterloo, this institution has benefited from having you as a part of our community. Now, it's my pleasure to welcome back Mayengan Henry, Indigenous Knowledge Keeper, to provide the closing.
Ani bujo Mayengan indajnakas deshkan zibi and donjaba Mayengan dodem. I just wanted to ask for your indulgence for a second. Maybe if you can consider in your mind a little bit, rather than sitting the way you are, consider you're sitting in a circle. And the circle carries the strength of all the spirits that enter inside that circle. And so as you sit in the circle, I want you to imagine two people coming into the circle, dressed in fine clothes and the face of knowledge. They call them a grandmother and grandfather. And they sit with you for a few minutes. And they ask you to do something really important at this time. We'd like you to consider all those who helped you to this point in your life, the struggles that you had to go through, the challenges that it took for you to come to be here today, but also for the ones who have traveled on from this world, the ones who are sending their love from Creator's world. I know we've gone through many challenges, such as losing members that we love, and we know that they're still there for us, giving us a chance to be the best we can in a way that we hope that we can actually give them that honor of allowing that to happen. And so today, now that we're in this circle and we're with our loved ones, I'd like to acknowledge these elders to say, you have your education now. You've achieved these great values that you've worked so hard for. And so the two elders are going to ask you a very important question. What are you going to do with that knowledge now? But if they can, they'd like to ask you, very importantly, to think about the knowledge that you have and put that into making sure our water stays sacred, our Mother Earth stays healthy. Everything that makes this world something that we can survive on so our medicines can grow and all the natural things that Creator put on this earth will be here for future generations to come if we put that into motion today. And I think those are wise words from those elders to give us a chance to know that we live in this world together, along with all the other animals, plants, water, and sacredness of everything. With that said, have a great afternoon. It was an honor to be with you this afternoon, and I know you're going to do great things. In our language, we say, Zagidwin. We love you all. Miigwech.
Thank you again, Elder Henry, for those great words of wisdom. I also want to say how grateful we are for your contributions and also those of the Cedar Hill Singers in today's ceremony. These contributions are an important reminder of the work underway and the work still to be done in recognizing the historical and ongoing wrongs perpetrated against the Indigenous peoples and the legacy of colonialism still in place today. So thank you again, Elder Henry. I now just want to say that Convocation is officially adjourned. Congratulations again. Please rise if you're able and stay at your place while the stage party leaves. Thank you.